Good evening and welcome to my weekly update. It's hard to believe we only have 1 week of school left before the holiday break. I know everyone is counting the days, but it's still very important that students stay connected and give 100% to their studies next week, whether they are served in person or virtually. Hopefully, you have received our announcement via email and school messenger call that went out yesterday explaining that students currently served in person will not report to school immediately following the winter holiday break. Our in-person students will be required to participate in their school design programming on January 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, and ultimately will report to school in person on January 11th. I know this year has been hard for everyone, and we are super excited about starting fresh in 2021. We know that many students and their families will gather to celebrate the holiday season, and as a result, may come in close contact with or actually contract the COVID-19 virus. These extra few days away from school will allow for exposure times to occur after the holidays and will minimize risk for students, faculty, and staff who are returning to school following the winter holiday break. Our regular in-person learning option will resume on January 11th. Keep in mind that our current virtual students will participate as normal. This temporary switch for the first 4 days after the break only affects our current in-person students. Please know it is always our top priority to keep our staff and your children safe as we educate them for the future. As a result, everyone will begin school on January 5th in a virtual format or utilize pre-developed assignments that are distributed by their schools. Then on January 11th, those who chose the in-person option will report to school in person. Our schools will develop their instructional guidelines and procedures and notify parents and students of the assignments and the coursework required during the first 4 days of school in January. If technology is required, schools will work with parents and students to provide the necessary devices. I want to stress that there are no plans to revert to an all virtual learning model for the second semester, which begins on January 28th, 2021. Additionally, it is very important that all students participate during these first 4 days after the holiday break. Our current in-person students are required to participate and complete the coursework assigned for January 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th in order to be marked present. We announced this decision this week to provide families ample time to make accommodations to the change in learning format for the first 4 days after the holiday break, or January 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Should you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to contact your school administration for additional details. Have a wonderful weekend, and as always, thank you for your continued support, and please stay safe.